Anonymous watch guy here with a full review video. Quick wrist check. Ball Fireman Racer today. Really cool watch. Today we have another very cool, very unique watch from a micro brand that is local to me. I unboxed on the channel about a month ago now. Of course, we are talking about the Duneshore Black Amaranth from Visitor Watch Company. And Visitor Watch Company makes some really cool, really unique watches. Watches that are definitely very different from anything else out there on the market. If you're looking for something that is definitely unique, highly recommend checking out Visitor Watch Company. The name Visitor comes from, locals see a visitor as interesting and unexpected. And the term visitor also implies, stepping outside your comfort zone. And the watches definitely do that. They're definitely interesting. They're definitely different. This one is no exception. This is a quick review of the specifications of the watch. This is a 44 millimeter watch. It's 51 millimeters lug tip to lug tip. You do have a 22 millimeter lug opening. The thickness varies. You do have a curved underside of the case here. It is 11.7 millimeters thick at its thinnest point, 13.7 millimeters thick at its thickest point. You do have a screw down crown there that is unsigned, and that gives you 100 meters water resistance. You do have a 2.5 millimeter thick flat sapphire crystal that has anti-reflective treatment on the underside of the crystal. Gives you a nice shot of that gorgeous dial there. Really love the color on this dial. Really nice piece of crystal on this watch. Really nice. This is running the Miyota 9015 movement, 24 joules, 42 hours power reserve. It does have BGW9 Super Luminova. You can see you do have a sandwich style dial there. The lume on this watch is absolutely killer. Definitely great lume on the watch. But definitely like a lot about this watch. It is 316L stainless steel. You do have a black DLC coating, diamond light coating, so it's going to be tough. Resist any kind of dings, scratches. It's going to take a beating and still look really good. But that black DLC case with that amaranth color dial, definitely like the color contrast on this one. You've got applied indices. You've got your circular indices at the 12, 3, 6, and 9. You've got kind of the teardrop shaped indices at your other hour markers. You've got almost a sector style dial with your black markings there at those same positions. You've got your visitor logo printed on there just above the 3 o'clock position. You've got a date window there at the 3 o'clock position. Both the visitor logo and the date are also loomed, which is really cool. The full name of this watch is the Duneshore Calligraph, and the handset takes inspiration from calligraphy. The ends of those hands kind of look like fountain pens. That's where the handset gets its inspiration from. Really unique handset. Definitely something you don't see every day, and I definitely like the handset on this watch. And I really enjoy that amaranth color. Is it kind of pink? Is it kind of purple? Does it give you a salmon vibe almost at certain angles? But it is a really, really just beautiful color. And the dial almost looks like an enamel dial, the way the dial is finished. It's very high gloss. And it's a very nicely done dial. And when I show you the lume here, you'll definitely like that as well. The case shape is very interesting as well. It almost, it is called the Duneshore, and the shape of the case looks like sand dunes. So you can kind of see kind of the rolling shape of the case there. Takes its inspiration from sand dunes. Really nice looking case, very nicely done. Again, all 316L steel, DLC coated, looks really good. You do have drilled lugs to make strap changes easier. This one came on a leather strap, very nice leather strap, genuine leather, kind of padded at the top, and but a nice leather strap is what this one came on. I bought this watch from Phil, the owner, directly at the showroom, and he has some kind of one-off straps hanging out there, and I was able to get this really nice kind of FKM rubber strap in the Amaranth colorway, and I really like the watch on this strap. Very comfortable rubber strap, Duneshore on the bottom. You got 2 floating keepers. This buckle, also the same black DLC kind of color, signed Visitor Watch Company on the underside of the buckle. You've got your screwed down case back with some specs around the back. Visitor Watch Company, Calligraph, Duneshore, Indiana, and then you've got your custom logo on the Visitor Watch Company logo there on the custom rotor on that Miyota 9015 movement. So just a really cool, really unique watch. Some great features. The Lume is killer on this watch. The price on these is $700 US, and they are still available on the Visitor Watch Company website. I will put a link in the description. But if you're looking for something that's a little bit different and a little bit unique, and it's going to be a conversation starter, highly recommend checking out Visitor Watch Company. They do have the Duneshore Shallows with the kind of rotating dive bezel. This really isn't a dive watch. It's kind of a everyday sports type watch, really. You've got your 100 meters water resistance, got your DLC coating, so it's going to be a tough watch that you don't have to worry about getting wet. But it gives you a very the dial almost gives a little bit of a dressy vibe as well, with the kind of enamel look and the color. I just think it's a really cool watch. I think it's very well done. Great piece of sapphire crystal on there. Great lume. Just a really cool watch. I definitely recommend checking out Visitor Watch Company. The owners are really nice guys as well. So let's check out the lume on the watch, and then we will check out what the watch looks like on my 7.5-inch wrist. Here you can see the lume on the watch, and it is fantastic. Got BGW9 lume, so you got a nice blue glow. Got that sandwich style dial, so you can see each marker out there along the minute track is loomed. Your indices are all loomed really nicely. You can see that handset glowing away there as well. And the visitor logo and the date also loomed. Really, really cool. This watch really shows off after dark. Great lume on this one. Definitely a highlight of the watch. Here's the watch on my 7.5-inch wrist. You can see it wears very nicely. Almost a little bit of a squarish shape to this watch, so don't let that 44 millimeter by 51 millimeter scare you away. It is a little bit larger watch, but it's going to wear comfortably. You can see it doesn't overhang on my wrist at all. It will work just fine if you have a little bit smaller wrist than me. This rubber strap wears very comfortably, fits very nicely, gives you some wrist presence. Definitely really enjoy this watch. I think it's definitely a winner and highly recommend checking out Visitor Watch Company. The Visitor Duneshore Black Amaranth. If you liked the video, give me a like, maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.